take it. Got it.
Nice.
More shells.
Good shooting, guys. We're down here in South Texas, Barry Miculin, Garwood Hunt Club outside of Garwood, Texas. Barry spent a lot of time this summer scouting this pond, getting it ready, plowed it out this summer, flooded it for us. It's opening a teal season tomorrow. You know what that means.
I'm excited. I have never seen, like you're talking about, just solid one after another teal.
Good
Nice shot. Only in Texas can guys stand out in the middle of your decoys and still get caught by a flock of ducks.
From your right,
Go left. Coming in high.
Two on the left low. Two low. Come around.
They've got no job.
I didn't hear peep out here.
These are our, what we call a Texas rig. They're so much easier. You don't have to wrap any strings. As fast as you can pick them up and put them on the carabiner. You've got a loop here. You've got some type of bank weight, any type of weight here. All you have to do, drop it in the water and you're done. Pick them up, hook the loop on the carabiner, and you're ready to go to the next one. You want to put about 10 to 15 of them on a carabiner, and all you got to do is just hang them in your blind when you're done. It saves us at least 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, picking the decoys up. Very simple to rig up, and like I said, it's a lifesaver in the morning. If you have to move your decoys, they're so much quicker to move them. You don't have to worry about getting tangled up. It's just that easy.
Manny, what do you think of this Texas stuff, man? Isn't this crazy?
This is absolutely unbelievable. Down here in Texas, I didn't know what to expect first time hunting down here. I was pretty worried about having a mixed bag of ducks coming in and having to pick them out since it was just a teal season down here, but it was unbelievable. That first wave that came over, then came over and came over again, and
Right.
It was solid teal. I've never seen anything like that before. You don't get that in North Dakota. You don't get that in Minnesota. You know, just a solid stream of the same species coming in.
You know, it took us about 50 minutes. Do you think if our decoy placement was a little better, we would have filled out in about 20 minutes? Or?
I don't know if it was so much a decoy placement. I think shooting might have helped a little bit. But the birds were working nice. I mean, there wasn't much wind, but typically what I like to do is I like to heavy up the one side with a straight line and then just throw a little J on the far side. And what you're going to do is you're going to get those birds to go right down that alley and they're going to turn. And then that way, when you got 4 or 5 people across that blind, you're going to get the left or right shot. Everybody's going to get a chance to shoot at them. And you know, most times you're going to do pretty well that way.
What are we going to do tomorrow morning?
You know, a little bit of the same. I think we're going to trade guns so we can even it out a little bit. Today it was one of those days that we probably could have had one person shoot all their limit if we wanted to. But,
right.
You know, when you get out there with some cameras, you want to make sure that folks get a good taste of just kind of the essence of the hunt. So we'll just switch it up and, you know, tomorrow I'll watch versus shoot. Is this awesome?
Got any more shells?
Good shoot, guys.
Nice.
Good shot. Come on your left. Come on your left.
And don't you ever come back.
As you can see, after day 2, this doesn't get any better. 2 days, 2 limits, great food, great hospitality, meeting people from different states, having a great time, and it just doesn't get any better than this.